What's up, family? You just gonna post some videos here of some things that's going on because there's a reason why we feel the way we do with this weather because we are sun people, and this weather is fucked up. This weather is literally fucked up, family, because we are sun people. But one day is hot, next day is cold. I mean, like some kidding, right? The weather is not the weather is fake. This is fake weather because we know they're left to live in cold weather. We are sun people, so in order for them to survive, they have to keep the temperature cold so that they can survive. But anyway, folks. Check these videos out. Check these videos out for yourself and see that they're doing some fuck with better. Hang on, folks.
That are literally encapsulating us in some type of ice wall and dome that they have created for us to be locked in this present planet. I'm genuinely very, very, very scared because the Earth is going to die soon. Because why the is it the middle of December? We're a few days away from Christmas, and it's 45 degrees out in Boston. That's really scary to me. There's no snow outside. It snowed, but it's not like sticking to the ground. Like, might be wrong, but I'm 100% certain that it should not be 70 degrees in January. It should not be 70 degrees in January. Well, at least that's not where I'm at. At least not where I'm at. There's no way it should be this goddamn warm outside. I walk outside like, what the? Today I woke up. I live in Indiana, about an hour from Kentucky. It was almost 72 degrees where I was at. My son's sick. My kid's mother's sick. Friday, I had a headache that I could not even open my eyes hardly. It was so bad, and I don't get headaches. This weather is not normal. Something that they are doing is causing this. This is not right. They are manipulating the weather. They're controlling the weather. It's hard to breathe. The air's not normal. First of all, why do I still see green leaves on the tree? It's the middle of November. They not on schedule, y'all. They behind schedule. Now, all of a sudden, yesterday it snowed. It snowed yesterday. Look. No, mother, it snowed. No, it's not. Y'all must hire Brooks. Y'all need to fix this because honestly, it should be warm forever. It should never be cold. But the trees is holding on, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So we've been in a freezer spell this whole time. I've seen 3 different creators say about how Antarctica and how can't nobody go there and winter isn't normal and global warming. What if like anything that's frozen, nothing can grow. Good bacteria, bad bacteria, nothing. It's stuck in time, right? And with global warming, what if that's the equivalent of unplugging the freezer? Because you do that, let's say you got a pack of meat in there or something, some ground beef. You unplug it slowly but surely as it thaws out, good things, bad things, stuff is going to start to grow. It's going to start to change. It's going to go back to its original state. What if we just been in a freezer this whole time? What if global warming is the unplugging of the freezer? And that's why so many people are coming back online and awakening. What if we just been in a freezer spell this whole time? So I was just on another person's page, their name was Lou, and I was saying how ice is a natural on this planet. I was just having this conversation with a homeboy of mine last week. I was like, yo, winters are not natural. Hear me out, right? Ice, and we hear about the ice walls all the time. What if there was a war? What if our planet was terraformed, right? And they put ice walls to keep us encapsulated in this particular dimension of Earth, right? There was a space, right? And they used the ice wall to keep us encapsulated here. With the ice walls, what if we actually don't have our true power in our true form because it's actually supposed to be warm here and tropical here all the time, right? Especially melanated people. How powerful are we if we were getting our full extent of the sun? And this is also the reason why I said that there could be a firmament on top of us, kind of like the Hunger Games, right? Like, not a firmament, but like a hologram, where this isn't our true sky. I'm gonna take it a step further. Maybe that is not our true sky, but we're only getting a rim. Okay, the video ended, but she posted another one. Last post, I was talking about how I don't think winters are a natural part of this planet, especially being a melanated person. I don't mess with it. I don't mess with it. I don't mess with it. I'm indigenous. No. Okay? So I was talking about how there's an ice wall that could be encapsulating us and our planet was terraformed. Think about the beings that may benefit from being for our planet having colder air, huh? Think about the people that benefit and think about the people that are in power, right? Think about where they might get their power from. Think about where we would get our power from if we got our full power from the sun, right? And then I said that this could be a hologram or something like that that's also keeping the sun from giving us our full power, which is why we only get a peak of the sun. Why we only get a peak of it, right? I look at the sun and I'm like, why am I only seeing that much of it? What if we're actually in a little pocket dimension with ice walls around us? We're actually supposed to be getting a full spectrum of the sun, which will at least have full powers. Not saying we still not getting our full powers now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to really believe that winter and the coldness is not natural at all. Because the sun don't do black people like this. The sun gives us life, abundance, fruitfulness, radiance. In the winter, oh my God, it steals from us. Oh my God, it breaks us down. Oh my God, it kills us softly, honey. It dries our skin out. It just does everything that it don't need to do. So, and it started to make me think that that's not normal. So that's something to think about. Is winter a real thing, or is it man-made? All right, I'm gonna y'all up on this one. All right, this is the Urbano Monty map from 1587. Excuse me. North Pole, no ice, no ice around any of these areas. Okay, there's North America, South America, Africa, India, Russia, China. Okay, so very similar to this map. North America, South America, Africa, India, China, Russia. Okay? Only thing different,
Australia.
There is no Australia here because it hasn't been discovered yet. This is 1587. Australia wasn't discovered until 1606. So that's why that's not there. But my main question is, if this is a globe flattened out and this is on the bottom, right?
What is this? What is this? All land.
No ice on it.
All land.
And guess what?
Animals.
Hadn't been discovered yet.
Have to be animals over there.
In 1820. And if you look, well, look, there's an alligator, there's a camel, warm weather animals. So, you want to explain to me, first thing, what the hell is this, all this land? And second thing, what froze them? What happened between 1587 and 1892 where those areas got frozen?
Look at your planet. Look what it does to the plants. Nigga, they die. Everything dies when they freeze us. Big grizzly bears. He 1,000 pounds.
Hibernate.
Good.
Go hibernation.
He don't even want to be outside when it's cold. He go hibernate.
Yep.
The grizzly bear gets sleepy all of a sudden. That's not natural, man. Then when spring comes, the grizzly bear back outside, the squirrels come back out. When the sun come out, we feeling good. We want to go do more. We more active. You know, we want to go get into
True
some
that.
shit now.
True that.
Okay, that's a cloudy day. You still gonna go do some shit, but it ain't that same energy.
Nope.
You gotta rouse
Sluggish.
yourself up, go in the sun,
Sluggish.
you wanna be something great.
I don't know who the head is, but wintertime is fake. I said it. Wintertime is fake. That's not natural. That's not something that's natural to our planet and our environment and for our people. We are children of the sun. Dig what I'm saying? You gotta remember, when you go back and you look back at ancient times when our people was in Egypt, right? They didn't have no hoodies, no coats, no scullies, scarves, none of that. Matter of fact, they barely even wore clothes. They wore just enough to cover their private areas pretty much, and the rest of their body was exposed to the sunlight. There was a point in time where we had two suns.
No night.
And we did not experience what we call nighttime now.
Nope, night.
Okay, you gotta understand. These people who invaded our planet, right? They cannot survive in sunlight. You see right now, recently people died from
That's
the
why I
sun
call them
overseas, right?
vampires.
Melting and all type of stuff, right? Not even trying to be funny. Okay, so this is why they had.
That's why I call them vampires.
And they use sub-zero technology in order to create the winter. This is how they make it snow and all this extra stuff. Our planet has been hijacked. Our knowledge has been hijacked. Our technology.
I've been hijacked.
Literally everything taken from us.
Hijacked.
Like, and people kill me when I be telling people this stuff, and they be like, oh, you sound bugged out. Like, what you mean wintertime ain't real? The wintertime is not real, bro. Like, and at the end of the day, why would the enemy, the oppressor, ever tell you the truth?
For real.
About anything.
Never did.
In this world or about
Never did.
I think I figured it out. I might sound crazy now. You know they got a such thing called global warming. When the globe supposed to be warm anyway. I think it was a snail on Earth that created ice.
ice wall, ice land, ice whatever. I don't give a fuck. It's some ice on this land, on this earth that ain't supposed to be here, right? Once that spell was casted on this earth and the ice froze up, whatever it froze in the time, and it was here, and it was frozen, and it was ice, winter was a byproduct of the ice. But now that global warming is at a higher pace, it's actually like, it's past when we first heard about them telling us about that shit. Now that the ice is really, really gone, really basically melting, it can't be a winter because there's no byproduct of the ice no more. Winter is just a byproduct. It's just a side effect, a domino effect of there being ice on this earth. No ice on this earth, no winter. Talk to me in the comments, Holmes. I think I'm right, Mo. I just figured this shit out.
So I'm postulating the idea that the reason there were giant reptiles and giant insects and people lived longer is because the air had more oxygen in it because of the giant trees. But here's the crazy part. Why did they cut the trees down?
So as you can see, people have been saying that winter is not natural. People have a lot of different views on how nature is choosing to respond to the beings, the humans that are on this planet that we all share and coexist with. Now, on one end,
I'm piggybacking off of her, folks. I am piggybacking off of her.
Before the ice age, before the flooding, before the memory wipe, before everything was never supposed to be this way. We were always paying attention to nature. How nature shows up for us, and it allows us to reflect our own selves. Now, the point I'm trying to make with this whole thing is how the collective participates in shaping the stages of nature. Humans and Earth, we all co-evolve. Let's go beneath all these other villains and we the victims and blah, 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 and really pay attention to how we are disconnected from our own inner nature, the connection that we have with ourselves. What does winter represent? Removing distractions, slowing momentum, forces introspection. But and how we are tapped in and in tune with something that we already know is not natural to us. But we override winter with that artificial light, endless productivity, consumption. We refuse rest, grief, silence. They fear stillness, burnt out, emotional numbness. Winter is helping us see more of ourselves clearly. Now, in some spaces I was seeing it's cold, it's snowing, and then there are other places, there are other cities that are literally warm as heck. This is because we are finally listening, okay? The thawing out that's happening, the warmer we are getting, this is because our nervous system is getting more aligned. We as a collective has decided to heat up and actually melt specific things and activate things. Even astrology tells you, like, everything is connected if you see and connect the dots. We're not tolerating numbness anymore. We are not suppressing our grief anymore. Our truth is surfacing.
Okay, I'll say this. We are vibrating at a higher rate, so we are actually melting the ice to give us more energy to live in a more peaceful earth with natural sun. And they don't want that. That's why they're manipulating the weather to keep it cold so that they can survive. But it's not going to work, folks, because like I said before, they had ample time to rectify what they were doing to make us, like I said, we call the Council of the Universe, or the Galactic Federation of Light, warned them. So listen, you have to do this to keep this planet to live and keep these people to live in peace and harmony. They didn't do it. They guys want to keep it so they can survive, but it's not going to work, folks. Subscribe, share, like, leave a comment. I'm out here. Peace out. Lots of love. Send lots of love. Be loving and kind and caring, humble, respectful, and show gratitude. No hate, no anger, no jealousy. Just strictly love. Much love, folks. Much love. Much love.